Hello, my name's Jocelyn, and this video is about connecting notes. It sometimes can be difficult to keep the air moving and connect notes when you're doing jumps. So a lot of times singers will sing something and their singing will be a little bit separated. And it's usually because they're sort of stopping the air, readjusting their vocal cords, and then singing. So let's say I sing like bum bum, and I go ah 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 ah. So I exaggerated a little bit, but do you hear I'm sort of stopping the pitch as I am singing? You want to sing through the changes ah, instead of ah ah. A lot of times singers will not even realize that they're doing it, but if you go to like a lesson, or if you listen to a recording of yourself, or if you actually record yourself, you can see the little stops that are created in audio when you're singing. So having a smooth connected voice is really beneficial when you're singing, is sort of like correct technique, because you're not stopping the air. A bunch of things happen when you stop the air. Your support freezes, things tend to tighten up a little bit. So when you don't stop the air, things sound really legato, they sound really smooth. So this exercise is to practice that, and basically it's going to be really easy. The solfege is do, sol, mi, fa, re, do, but we're just going to do it on like e, ah. And let's do it with so Z's are really great, lip trills are really great for forcing yourself to keep air flowing. So if we do it on a lip trill, it'll sound like, and if your lips stop while you're doing this, it's because you're stopping the air. So it's a really good indicator of whether you have a consistent airflow or not. This makes my nose itch, so I don't tend to do them very much or for very long. But let's do it for right now, just to get the airflow. Ready, go. And let's go up. Low breath, you can see my stomach is expanding a bit, as opposed to you just want it to be a low belly breath. Let's go like 4 more. Maybe 2 more. Last one. There are a couple things to watch out for. When people start doing lip trills, if you're not used to doing lip trills, there are a couple things that can happen. You can stop the air, and that can make it stop. You can tighten up your lips, and that will make it stop. When you're starting the lip trill, don't start it with your lips. Don't try to go and move your lips to start it. The start of the lip trill is air, and the air is coming from down here. So your lips are just relaxed. And if your cheeks are filling up, sometimes that can stop the lips as well. So you can put little goalposts. So we don't do this, we don't do this. It's just mainly so our cheeks don't fill up. So they're like about a ½ an inch away from our lips. We pout our lips. And then we just send air. You can see my stomach moving. And since your pitch is made here anyways, your pitch isn't actually made anywhere like in your face or inside your mouth. I mean, it's here, but like inside your mouth, the pitch isn't made. So if you're doing a lot of stuff with your mouth, you don't need to. Okay, so let's do the, let's do a couple more of these. Let's go down. I think it gets harder when you go down to do lip trills. So this is where some of the technique might really come into play. If you're like, the other notes were super easy and these might be a little bit harder for you. Ready, go. Let's do like 4 more. Two more. Last one. We'll do the whole exercise one more time, but a couple things to watch out for. Where your tongue is kind of matters. If your tongue is tight, it's going to be harder for the air to like move smoothly through. So your tongue should be just hanging out like here in my mouth, and it's usually touching my back bottom teeth. If it's lifted or if it's super tight, you're not going to really get a good lip trill. Us with my tongue really tight. And it's going to feel really effortful. This, although it's using a lot of air, shouldn't feel really effortful. All right, so let's go. We're going to start with A, and we'll go up to A, and then we'll come back down again. So this is the whole exercise. Just do the best you can. Take a good breath between each one. See if you can relax. See if you can do that. Or you can do that if you want to hold your cheeks. 1, 2, ready, go. And then a big breath. Last one. Let's go down now, just to get lots of practice. Check your tongue. Let's do 4 more. Three more. Last one. Lip trills in general are a good exercise to start with, because when you're singing, support and airflow really, really matter. More important than tone, more important than enunciating words. It's like airflow, support, space. Those are all the foundations of good technique. And so if your airflow isn't consistent, it just makes everything else harder. So if you're doing these lip trills and you're like, I can't do them, they're too hard, you can do Z's instead. So instead of doing any lip trills, if you just can't do them, you can do Z's. And there are a couple things with Z's. You want to keep your lips pretty loose, still have consistent airflow. and your tongue not too tight. Your tongue has to be like lifted and in a certain position, but you don't want it like balled up and super tight. So that's an option if you're like, I can't do lip trills. So anyways, I hope this is helpful. Please let me know. And if it's hard at first, I promise you'll get better.